to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any adjustments to the agenda? Is there any public to speak on a non-agenda item? September 12, 2018, regular scheduled meeting minutes. I make a motion to approve the September 12th meeting minutes.
I second it.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any correspondence?
No.
Continuing business. We look at Midtown LLC. I'll just go right through this. Applicant has standing to present this application as the owner. That was the motion.
Second it.
Any discussion? All in favor? Authority for this conditional use is commercial facility use in the downtown commercial district. Determination was made on August 17, 2018. That's a motion.
I second it.
Any discussion? All in favor? Section 38.6.3, we'll go through, start with A. How does the size of the proposed use compare with surrounding uses, and what is its impact on significant scenic vista? The proposed use is comparable to existing uses in the area, and there will be no impact on the scenic vista. The planned building will enhance the appearance of Cary Road and the Quasic Village. How does the intensity of the proposed use, including amount and type of traffic to be generated, hours of operation, expanse, and pavement, and similar measures of intensity of use compare with surrounding uses? The intensity of use and traffic generated, hours of operation will be 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., 6 days a week, and pavement of the parking area, all compared to existing uses within the immediate area. The ability of the business to use former Four Seasons lot for parking directly across Franklin Street will mitigate any parking problems. What is the potential generation of noise, dust, odor, vibration, glare, smoke, glitter, and other nuisances? There is some potential for light noise from outside patrons as they dine on the planned patio. There are no homes in close proximity, and the apartment above the grocery store should be far enough away to prevent any issues. There was something in there about noise, but the state changed that, and you could have outside music during regular business hours. So. Are there unusual physical characteristics of the site, including size of the lot, shape of the lot, topography, and soils, which may tend to aggravate adverse impacts upon surrounding properties? No, there was a restaurant and hotel in the lot in the past. The lot is flat and almost a square in shape. The Public Works Director has viewed the plan and finds no problems with the soils and slope that would cause storm drainage problems, and I agree with the determination. To what degree have landscaping, fencing, and other designs, elements, and materials been incorporated to mitigate adverse impacts on surrounding properties? Due to the level, topography, and the location and shape of the lot, there is minimal need for any landscaping. A planned grassy island along Cary Road and the trees along Route 17 will blend nicely with the surrounding area. This will be an improvement over the current dirt and gravel surfaces that cover the lot. So I make a motion to accept section 38.6.3, A through E. The only condition is that there's an increase in capacity or expansion, that it comes back in front of the planning board and reviewed by the fire marshal.
And the outside music one is...
No, we don't use that because the state changed
We're
it.
going to cross it.
When did the state change it to?
Normal business hours, whatever your business hours are.
Good.
Can I just comment? I think the town still has, we still have our nuisance ordinance, so.
It was voted on last night by the Board of Selectmen.
Oh.
So what did they vote on? Sorry. It's normal business hours for outside entertainment. The special amusement
permits went away, the state did away with them, so we just incorporated that into the nuisance noise ordinance.
So there's
So
no
here-
longer like a town 10 o'clock now?
So if you have the dance hall license and the liquor license, you can go until,
One.
No,
It's
sorry.
your normal business hours, said.
Your normal business hours. Do I have a second on that?
Yes.
Any discussion? All in favor? Section 38.6.3, A through F. Will traffic be able to safely move into and out of the site as the proposed location? Yes, the parking lot is designed to allow two-way traffic with entries and exits on Cary Road and Franklin Street. Are facilities present to assure the safety of pedestrians passing by or through the site? Yes. There is crosswalks between the lot at Aquatic Grocery. There will be a sidewalk along the front of the building to allow customers to safely walk to different parts of the parking area. Does the street network have the capacity to accommodate the proposed use? Yes, existing roads are adequate to handle any increase in traffic that the tap house may generate with the 60 seating capacity. Besides the 11 parking spots in the proposed parking lot, there is the ability to use the old Four Seasons lot for additional parking. Do the sewage and water supply systems have the capacity to accommodate the proposed use? Yes, Paul Ferguson has reviewed the septic design and determined that it is adequate for the planned 60 customers and 7 employee capacity. There is a letter in the code enforcement officer's office. The Aquatic Standard Water District has confirmed that Tap House is eligible to join the Aquatic Standard Water District. There's also a letter in the office. Does the storm drainage system have the capacity to accommodate the proposed use? Yes, the Public Service Director has reviewed the application and found no issues that would cause adverse effects on the stormwater drainage system. There's also a letter from him. Does the fire department have the ability to provide necessary protection services to the site and development? Yes, the fire chief has reviewed the plan and determined that Rangeley Fire Department would be able to rapidly respond, and I would hope so. And there's also a letter. The conditions. If the seating capacity expands in numbers, the tap house will need to apply for an amendment due to the change in capacity and the need to evaluate septic system design in life safety code compliance. And the CEO will approve the construction of the foundation prior to the fire marshal approval of the plan so it can be completed prior to winter. The tap house architectural plans will have to be approved by the Office of the State Fire Marshal and a construction permit and barrier-free permit issued by the Fire Marshal in conjunction with the construction permit to show the plans meet the state and federal accessibility requirements for people with disabilities. This needs to be done prior to the start of framing above the first floor service level. So I make a motion to accept.
Second.
Thank you. Section 38.6.3. Any discussion? All in favor? There's no shoreline zoning. I make a motion to say that this is not in the shoreline zone.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? I make a motion to grant the conditional use permit with the conditions that were discussed.
I second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Thank you.
Easy. You want to read?
Just begun.
All right, so we'll find that for, under new business, we have conditional use application for Fieldstone Cottages. And we just need to vote if the application is complete to move forward.
Do we, if we have some questions, is now the time to bring it up?
Well, you can, we just need to say the application's complete. So we would have set a public hearing, and then we can do questions, but you can do questions now, I'm just kidding.
On your drawing, it's not clear, you had 2 roadside cabins, are you still planning on doing that?
No,
Go to that.
that would actually be the entrance.
To the, okay.
So,
The next thing was your roadway, because you've got the proposed event building and the motel and little roadway, so that's obviously gonna change to some degree, and we don't have that.
actually, the roadway for the cottages will still lead to the event center. Right now, it's a horseshoe design. I might actually eliminate the part that goes around the pond, where the motel would sit, would be separate. I can show you.
Here. I'm assuming that road has to stay.
That does stay.
Right up. and
That's
then-
correct.
And I didn't know if you were gonna move it back and come in here and go around, or?
I think I'm gonna leave this as more of a pathway to this parking lot.
Right, maybe access to.
Correct, to the back of this building. We have to have access to this because this will have food and beverage in it.
Correct.
But yeah, this same driveway will come this way.
That will exist and that will, are you gonna bring it, loop it around and go back to here somewhere, a pathway?
Yeah, and actually,
Or are you gonna have parking in here too?
no parking here. All the parking is here in original parking spaces.
Right. What about your other, however many cabins we approved here?
They're all, what I wanna do is, so the individual cabins cost too much to, they don't cost too much, but it's less expensive to build a hotel, basically, with the units.
Yeah, 'cause
So
right
all
there-
of these are gonna be eliminated,
And those 2 are eliminated.
and those 2 are eliminated, and that is what we wanna put into the same amount of rooms. I think it's 16, that's what we put on there, so.
Let me change this so that the road is around 16.
I didn't wanna go into the design process too much until, when we get approved, so, but the actual motel will look like our barn, same design, but it'll be modern, it'll look like the cottages, it'll mirror that. It'll be a hotel, so it'll be a little cleaner than most, where you have to walk into the lobby, continental breakfast, sitting room, nice corridor down the same, rooms on the sides.
So they were eliminated, the 18 actually.
So,
So there'll be 7 cottages, motel and event.
Okay, so you've got 5 cottages, you're gonna add 2 more at the corner or straight
We
down?
have 2 more foundations.
Right here, or around the corner?
Straight down that one.
Straight down, okay. After the lift station?
Yep.
Okay.
No, before the list.
It was after number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 6, and 7 foundations.
7 cabins.
have you read up on the code for hotels recently? No, we ran into an issue over in Boston when they did that one, remember that? It was a small nightmare.
We have the setbacks, the 60-foot setbacks, we have the
60-foot
acreage.
setback.
Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, we have the acreage, we have everything.
We kind of questioned on the setback just because of the way that drawing.
Yeah, it looked like it was close to the
Because it said
60
it,
feet
yeah,
to the line.
to the line way it's drawn, that's, and I know that's not scale
We
drawing.
got our 60-foot setback there. And then we have,
Actually, that setback is from the road.
it says it's from all sides.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
60.
from-
Oh, for the hotel, you're correct.
Yeah.
For the hotel.
Yep.
And then we got the lot coverage of not more than 20% of the area of the lot. And I don't know if anybody's figured in that calculation yet.
I think they've got 5 acres
It's
altogether.
5.5.
Yeah,
Looks
so
good.
it looks good in them terms, 7 cabins, the hotel at night, does the event building even go towards it? The office probably does, but.
Yeah, that building would go toward the overall lot.
Okay.
But
Still don't
5
see it
acres
being.
is plenty of.
I think, I calculated it was around 23% of what we could have, of 100%.
Of what you could have.
Yeah, it's-
For buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
impervious coverage.
Right, well, that
What
was-
you've done so far looks good too.
Thank you.
I think that was probably the only two things that I kind of wanted to go over while you were here.
Yes. We need to.
Right, is there anything that you want to go over?
The only thing, well, let's make a motion, because we really should be discussing unless we have a motion in a second.
Right. We don't want a motion.
Motion that we accept the application as complete and set a public hearing.
I second it.
The only thing I have is, we'll set a public hearing, and my suggestion is the drawing, be a little bit more detailed,
Sure.
because if people show up,
It was a question we just had, so that we had it in
yeah,
It'd be wise to show, sorry, it'd be wise to show your setbacks and
Yeah.
get a rough idea of your plan,
Yep.
put the buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
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 We figured if we went through this, we'd go those things, yep.
We've got the motion on the floor.
yes. And the next meeting is going, sorry, I amend the motion to include October 10th as a public hearing date. Somebody second my amendment.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Maybe I just leave that out.
It should be there.
October, you may or may not have me here.
That's fine, but Luke,
As long, just so that you're aware of that. If I'm away, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, we already talked about this.
Yeah.
all right, so next meeting is October 10th. We'll do a public hearing at 6. And then the regular scheduled meeting right after. We don't have to do a site visit for that, because there's really nothing.
No.
Okay, take a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I make a motion to the meeting at 6:17.
Wow.
Second.
Is that record?
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Get up. Done.
I'm amazed nobody's here. I was expecting some people to show up.
Yeah, we just had